Lights, camera, accident.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
And welcome to the second episode of Action Bronson or Accidental Bronson. If you didn't see the first one, there's a Twitter page called Accidental Bronson that posts quotes from the internet that could be Action Bronson lyrics, but they're not. Today, we're going to see a sentence, and we're going to have to guess whether it's an Accidental Bronson post or actually Action Bronson lyrics. 1 point for each one we get right. Me versus Graydon versus you at home watching this right now.
Sammy Watkins.
Before we get into the game, make sure you check out our Patreon. It's only $5 a month. Best way to support us. We've been doing an exclusive video series over on Patreon. Every Thursday, a video comes out just for the Patreon members and the YouTube members on the main channel, HIVEMIND. Great way to support us. Thanks to everybody over there. And I'm done with hats. Yep. All right. First thing. This one says, loud pipes and rocking leathers like a wild Viking. Loud pipes. Okay, like loud pipes, is that like pipes for smoking weed? Like loud?
That could be. Or it's like pipes on a car that get loud when you hit the engine.
Okay. Or loud pipes like a really loud singer.
Hell yeah.
Someone who uses their diaphragm.
Fuck.
And then rocking leathers like a wild Viking.
I don't know.
What's a wild Viking?
Yeah, was there a tame Viking?
I don't know. I mean, Adrian Peterson was a wild Viking for a while.
He was wild. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane.
Absolutely wild what he could do on the field. And what he did off the field in terms of reprimanding children.
He hit his kid with a stick.
I'm bored.
You want to hit a kid with a stick?
I'm bored.
Let's hit some kids with sticks. No?
Pull up with a stick. Hey.
Oh, no, not like that.
Hey. Oh, sorry. That's a Saw Baby song.
I know, but we're not going to shoot children.
All right. Hey, you make the rules. I'll follow them.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I put accidental.
That's what I put.
This is Action Bronson.
Oh, man. It's on imported goods.
This doesn't have a ring like it, you know?
Loud pipes and rocking leathers like a wild Viking.
I mean, when you say it like that, it does sound like him.
Yeah, I don't know at all if that's the flow. I don't remember him saying this.
Despite this picture, did you know Action Bronson is a white guy?
What do you mean despite this picture?
Well, this picture's in black and white, so it would be rude to assume race through this kind of photo.
Really? Okay,
yeah, I think you'd be wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Through a black and white photo, you can't tell who's black and who's white and who's Latinx.
Yeah, it's Latinx. You don't say it that way. It's Latinx.
Latinx. They should put a hyphen. I recommend a hyphen, Latinx community, or a dot like Anderson .Paak.
I spent some time on Latinx the other day, and I couldn't read the goddamn tweets. I just did not understand a
They have
single
the
word.
translate button.
Oh my God, really? All right, next one.
They threw Jalen Hood Schifino in the trade like some parsley. I mean, this has a cooking and a sports reference, which Action Bronson is known for, but this could easily be like any sports Twitter account. Like, oh, they tossed Jalen Hood Schifino, who I have no idea who that is. It's got to be a baseball player.
I believe it's a football player. Or no, it's a basketball player because this is from the Luka trade.
Okay. Sorry, I had some really spicy food right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tense is messing me up. You had it now?
I had some really spicy food right now. Speaking of tense and weird language stuff, you know who invented my bad?
No.
Manute Bol.
Really?
Yeah, so during Manute Bol's dad, famous NBA player, tallest guy of all time, big gold string bean looking motherfucker. When he was playing, he was only been in the States for a couple years, African guy. And all the players, if you hit someone or, you make a mistake, say my mistake, whatever. And his interpretation, if he did something bad, he'd say my bad. And then all the players on the team thought it was funny. And so everyone on his team would always say, my bad.
And that's where it comes from.
Yeah, that caught on with everyone in the league. And then announcers thought it was funny and they were oh, that's his bad.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then the domino effect of where it went. Cause then she say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bad and my mama. I'm sorry.
Manute Bol.
I just had no idea. I wonder if Drake even knows that he is
quoting Manute Bol.
Yeah, he's quoting Manute Bol in so many ways.
Long live the Bulls, man. Amazing family. Very charitable.
I used to be on the Bulls for a minute.
Yeah.
Manute. Next.
3, 2, 1.
Accidental.
I put that.
This is Accidental Bronson.
This is from Lenny.
Yeah, it's from King Lenny. It's too recent of a reference, and also it's just like saying they threw.
Yeah.
It's like, what would the trade, you know what I mean? It's so clearly a sports thing.
Shafino, though, does kind of have like an Action Bronson ring to it.
Yeah.
It's chilling in Brooklyn with Shafino.
Jalen Hush Shafino. All right, 1-1.
I want to go to the bodega with you. Okay?
What's going on?
Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. Don't apologize. I know you're weird. You're weird today, and that's okay.
Sorry.
I know. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. My apologies.
You're weird and awkward today, and that's okay.
Okay.
I know.
You sure? I can try something else out.
Nah, I don't think you'll be able to shake it.
Oh, probably not.
You're good. I'll adjust. You stay the course.
Okay. I couldn't tell if you were done talking.
Yeah, it's all right.
And if sorry. Yeah.
You're doing good, man. That was a little
accident.
embarrassing, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next one. This one says, did it with a German bitch in authentic clogs.
This could have been during Oktoberfest.
Yeah, what are authentic clogs? Is that's a German thing? I always thought of that as like Polish.
No, they're probably more like Swiss.
Swiss or Swedish?
Yeah, but Switzerland and Germany, the crossover there is
right. Okay.
about half of those countries are pretty intermingled. It was all under the Germanic Empire, you know.
The only clogs we have in America are toilet clogs.
You good? Yeah, make it a joke now.
Okay. Because of all the greasy fast food we eat, and then we take big poops.
Did it. I knew you could do it, man.
Counts?
That's good.
Okay, yeah.
Put that in bits bracket.
Really? You think?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Really?
You did awesome.
Thank you, man.
I also think there's a lot of clogs in the pipes of bureaucracy. Am I right, little guy?
I think so. I think you're talking about politics, and is that
Somewhat,
correct?
yeah.
Okay. And I'm following you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't making a joke. I was taking a stand.
I like that. You don't mean cogs now, do you?
No.
You don't mean cogs and machines?
I don't know how I would make that.
Totally.
That seems like two really different words.
Right. They sound similar. I'll say that.
I don't think so. Maybe to you.
Really?
But to me.
To me, there's something pretty similar. I mean,
Yeah.
It's clog and cog.
No,
Yeah. It's like,
not to me.
okay. Yeah.
I had a sex dream the other night and diamonds fell out of her. Like a lot.
Now explain.
Yeah.
Where'd they fall out of?
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs.
Yep.
The hoo-ha.
Yep.
Okay. Diamonds out of her hoo-ha.
What?
Was she a rich girl?
Yeah.
Did she try to hide it?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
All right. What happened before? So this is a sex dream.
We laid a towel down, which I thought was a little quaint. And then we went to have sex. And then upon entry and the exiting, I unlocked like a diamond mine. And there was like hell of diamonds came out. And she was like, oh, sorry. Sometimes that happens.
So your penis was
opened up the diamond door.
But it was out. Was your penis out of?
Yep. Right as I pulled it out, the diamonds
fell. Okay. So you pressed like a sort of a button for a trap door maybe that was holding diamonds. And then the diamonds fell out of her. Now, were these little diamonds?
Yeah. Pretty small.
Pretty small. Okay. I was going to say, yeah. Because like fallout is like.
There's like a ton of ring-sized diamonds. Maybe that means she'll be my wife.
Yeah. You always said you were going to get the wedding band tattoo though.
Well, yeah. I can't wear rings anymore.
Yeah.
I've stopped wearing my ring. Anxiety.
Yeah, commitment issues. Yeah.
No, but it's more like I want to.
But did they fall out or did they?
They kind of shot out.
They shot out. Okay, cool.
Wasn't like propulsive, but it was like opening something that had a lot of stuff in there.
Okay, yeah. And the towel, that was a precaution, not for the diamonds.
No, I think it was for common stuff or squirt.
Right.
Which is not common. Or diamonds. 3, 2, 1.
Accidental.
That's what I put.
This is accidental Bronson.
Yes.
I named my dog Potato Banana Fant.
Responding to somebody, which is cool. Yeah, this felt more like a tweet than a lyric. That's really all that it is. I also think that Accidental Bronson has been around for long enough that I think some people are like trying to get on it.
Sure.
You know, like they're tweeting with the intent or posting on the internet with the intent of like, this could be an Action Bronson lyric.
This could be my big break.
Yeah, and then they get, you know, that hit of dopamine from those notifications and then it all goes away.
I hit a dope fiend last night in my car coming home.
Did you actually?
Yeah, smoked him.
Ah, shoot. Is your car okay?
Oh, it wasn't in my car. He was talking shit from the other side of the street.
Oh my God, are your fists okay?
Yeah, he was fragile. Cracked his head like in Scanners.
That's good. You want to make sure, you want to take care of it quick. Yeah.
His head blew up like Scanners.
Yeah.
You ever seen that one?
No.
David Cronenberg.
I'm just glad that you're safe and that you got rid of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more.
No.
Cracked his head open like scanners. That's a movie that's famous for a scene where someone's head explodes.
Yeah, it's body horror.
Yes.
Yeah, Cronenberg, and he's the dad?
David's the daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Michael Cronenberg.
Brandon
Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Shit.
I watched his OG movie the other day. Fantastic.
What movie is it?
Possessor. Fantastic. It's a shame he made Infinity Pool.
Yeah, that movie was not good.
That movie sucked dog shit.
Yeah, it was
It
really
could
bad.
suck dog shit out of a dog.
Yeah.
It's how bad. Like if you showed it that movie to a dog, the dog would poop.
Yeah.
Involuntarily. Next, the falcon flies back to the glove when I whistle.
That is awesome.
That's like a falconer.
It's so visual though, you know? Do you ever get a little nervous when the eagle flies around at Eagles games?
Oh, I'd love for it to leave one time.
Right. It just looks a little like, I know that's just maybe how they fly, but it looks so like, oh, fuck, where am I going? Oh, shit. And it's like during the national anthem.
Yeah.
And then it always goes back to that,
I know.
to the arm. You know?
Yeah, to like the awkward middle-aged woman.
She didn't seem awkward to me.
It's always a middle-aged woman, though.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe we should go to a Falcons game with those big brown gloves, and when it's happening, be like, see if it comes to us.
Oh, let's sneak in some raw beef or something. They always give it a treat when it goes back to, and it's like usually some raw meat.
Like a heart.
Yeah,
a mouse heart or something.
So we'll sneak in with some raw beef or whatever in our
Probably
pockets.
won't even be hard.
Let's do a Beef Pockets Philadelphia Eagles game experience
And
together.
we steal the eagle.
Hopefully.
Crack its neck on TV.
I'm not doing that.
And then we take off our
very un-American.
We take off our sweatshirts, our Eagles hoodies, and it says "Free Palestine." We crack the bald eagle's head.
I like some of the messaging, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure of the angle here because it's clearly super un-American to crack a bald eagle's neck.
Right.
I don't like that part of it.
Yeah.
I do like the Free Palestine part of it,
Okay.
and I like going in disguised as shithead Philly fans.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay.
And I like the Beef Pockets thing.
Of course, you came up with that part.
Yeah, I love that part. And that part's non-negotiable, honestly.
No problem.
I'm going to do it whether we want the Eagle or not. I'm going to do it to any football game that we go to. I'm going to have raw beef in my pockets. But yeah, I don't see how it all ties together. What's the statement we're making?
Oh, death to America.
Death to America, Free Palestine.
They've let us down by not defending the innocent people. So
I mean, that's true.
it's time to
sure.
behead the bird.
But the same way that we don't look at the actions of other governments around the world and blame the citizens of those places, I think we do the same for ourselves.
Well, it's not a citizen, it's a bird.
I know, but it's a symbol.
Yeah, and it could be tasty.
It's a symbol of freedom that we are capturing and killing.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right.
Well, we're not capturing it. We're just going to kill it. Capturing it, we're not going to put it in a cage or something. They're not going to prolong it. I'm going to let it land. You give it a treat. I slit its throat with a box cutter that I slip in my ass.
Crack its neck. I don't.
Well, now I'm going to box cutter it. I'm going to slip a box cutter in my ass in a condom, several condoms to protect myself. Pull that out.
It's actually safer to just use one condom because the friction of the two condoms will actually break both.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to want to do one condom on the box cutter. Yeah.
No problem.
I don't want to do that the whole thing.
That's all right. I'll find someone else.
Yeah.
Thanks for the beef pocket idea.
No, I mean, I'm going to,
Well, I'm going to do that too.
I'm going to do that for Bears games.
You don't own that.
I know I don't own it. I'm just saying I'm going to do it.
You want to kill a bear?
No, I'm going to go to the Chicago Bears home games this year with beef in my pockets. See what happens.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
Action.
This is Action Bronson.
Okay. Look at his ass in that fucking ass. He looks like an ass.
The song's literally called Falconry.
That'd be like a fun date.
What would?
Like to go to a falconry training thing.
Oh yeah, that seems like one of the dates they do on the reality shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Today you're gonna call a falcon back, and then it turns out that like the guy thought it was a good idea, and then the girl's like terrified of birds. And he's like, "Come on, it'll be fun." She's like, "Ah!" And then she's like, "My mom was pecked apart by birds on the beach."
Right.
Because she OD'd on opiates, and then the seagulls picked her apart.
And then later they're like back at their like bungalow where they're living
Yeah.
for that moment. And she's like, you know what? That was fun. It like really took me out of my comfort zone. And I honestly feel like you've opened me up to like facing my fears. And then he's like, yeah, whatever, babe. Like, whatever. You look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Give me some of those diamonds."
What the hell in this? Is that normal?
I'm pretty convinced that's where they are now.
I don't think so.
They're like, "Yeah, keep going to K Jewelers. Here's what diamond mines in Africa look like." And it's just a bunch of people having sex. It's a stretch, but that's a joke.
Yeah,
That counts.
I guess.
Wait till you see how they mine Swarovski crystals.
Yeah. What was that again?
Swarovski crystals.
Okay.
Wait Just wait. It's 69, but the guy's upside down. Standing. 69.
Aren't Swarovski crystals like those are like fake, right? They're just like they're not diamonds.
They're
and
crystals.
That's why it's cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap either.
They are cheap.
To some people, I'm sure, yeah.
No, but I'm saying like it's seen as cheap to go there instead of like a real place. Like it's like the way to get your like, oh, like I want to get my girlfriend a diamond bracelet, but I only got $60 and I work at McDonald's, and then they go there.
Wait till you see how their mind.
I think you should wait to see their mind before you try to have sex with them and unlock their diamond portal.
Now that was good.
You like that?
I like that. Put that in bits bracket.
You gotta stop trying to put things in bits bracket. It's full.
Next.
This one says, hooping fasted with Argentinians on the Ginobili court.
Man, I hate Argentinians.
What? What do you mean?
Just a couple I've met. I don't like them. I met a couple from Argentina.
Okay, yeah, you should just start there. Say, I know this couple from Argentina and I don't like them.
Oh, I don't know them.
You don't know.
They were like in the back corner of a restaurant.
And you hate them.
Oh, yeah.
How do you hate someone you don't know?
It was at a Brazilian steakhouse, and they kept getting the meat and going.
And because of
they were like judging it.
Right.
They think Argentinian beef is better.
Okay, so they're
And they kept dropping it on the floor.
They're pretentious about beef.
Yo, big time pretentious beef lovers.
Okay, and they've
Big
got
time.
like a kind of it's like a South American kind of battle for the beef.
Yeah.
And they're, okay.
Wait till you see a Chilean guy at a Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I always forget that Korea's in South America. I always forget that.
It used to be part of it before the landmass blew up.
Right, before they got rid of Pangea.
Yep, they did. Trump did that.
Yeah.
One of his executive orders.
Yeah. Oh, he's ruining everything.
he's ruined it.
Yeah. What happened to unity?
He ruined it.
So this means like not eating and playing basketball with Argentinian people on the Ginobili court, which does Manu Ginobili have his own court?
Oh, in Argentina, I'm sure, or it's somewhere in New York. I don't know why you'd have a court in New York.
I feel like it would be San Antonio if you did.
Unless it's in Little Argentina, which could be a neighborhood in New York.
Is it though? It could be, or is it?
I mean, they have like religious conclaves all over.
Sure, but it's not a religion either. But
Argentina?
Argentina is a country.
What is it?
It's a country in South America.
Okay, and what religion do they practice?
I don't know.
Catholicism. They're big Catholics.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. That's my mistake. I thought Argentina was a religion for a second. My bad.
It happens.
I know.
It's okay, yeah.
Speaking of killing animals at a sports game, remember when Ginobili fucking swatted that bat down and saved the day?
Yeah, that was awesome.
And then he got rabies and his stats plummeted for the next 3 years, and the NBA covered it up and never told anyone. That's why he lost his hair, too.
I think the craziest thing about him swatting that bat down is they called the bat for a charge.
I know.
And it's crazy.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
Action.
This is accidental Bronson.
Dang it.
Wow, it is a Ginobili court outside at a park.
Yep. And I'm going to say that's 100% not in Argentina.
I'm going to say it's in San Antonio.
Yeah, I could do it.
That's my guess, I would say. But that is, that is awesome.
We've guessed the same shit every fucking time.
I know.
That is awesome.
It's called HIVEMIND for a reason.
It's called 1 week since you looked at me hooping on the Argentinian Ginobili court.
Really had to throw
Capitalized Argentinians, but forgot to capitalize Ginobili there, the big repper.
Yeah, do better, the big repper.
Or big grepper, I guess. Next, Grant. At the strip club, swapping recipes with the dancers.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's something you would do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just a good conversation to have.
What do you mean? How do you get that one started? Like, are you bringing up food or is she bringing up food?
They are very talkative. They love to chat and kind of queens of small talk.
Okay.
And I feel like, what'd you do yesterday might come up. And I'll be like, oh, I made a salmon orzo with a bourbon redux glaze or something.
Okay, and you'd lead off with that super pretentious way to talk about what you made.
Well, like if that's what I made.
What if you said I made dinner? And then what
well, then I sound like a loser.
No. Like, I made dinner for my friends.
No.
And she'd go, what'd you make?
This would be for myself, too. I would never share like a group recipe. I'd say I made dinner for myself. It was elegant. That's maybe I'd add one little adjutive in there.
Okay, yeah.
And then she'd be like, what do you mean it was elegant? And I'd be like, it's this little salmon orzo bourbon reduce something.
And just in your mind, you're trying to get her to think you're smart.
No, I'm there to swap recipes. This is the whole setting we've talked about here. I'm swapping recipes.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like, why do you now have the guardrails of not talking about a meal you made for other people?
Oh, because I make my best things for myself, and I would want to share that recipe. And then I'd be like, do you cook? And if she says no, I go, next! Next!
Oh.
And I fan my roll of dollar bills around. And she
You're
goes,
trying to find a woman
who cooks, who has recipes to swap.
Okay.
And she'd be like, do you want a private dance? And I'll be like,
You're already a cook. Why do you need to find somebody who cooks?
you gotta find more recipes, man. The well runneth dry often. And you never know what you're gonna be craving. If you have a big Rolodex of recipes, I'm craving a little beef or something. Then you look under the beef recipes.
If you're craving some beef, I got pockets full of it.
Really?
Yeah. So I could
Is it
definitely hook you
raw?
up. Right now, yeah, but
Okay.
we can figure it out.
Do you need a box cutter, by the way? No, you're good?
No, not right now.
All right. If you need one, let me know, all right?
Not right now.
I did drop my phone. It kind of sounded like I pooped out a box cutter there.
Uh-huh.
That could be funny.
Could be.
Put that in bits bracket. you
Exactly.
clowns.
We're not doing that. Like, we don't have to be like, put that in bits. It's just a
Oh.
weird, you know what I mean? Like, they kind of decide for us, like the people who watch.
Put that up there.
Okay.
I watched a guy play the solo to Stairway of Heaven on a box cutter yesterday. Like, he extended the blade out fully and then held a jug under it and then had a wrench. And as he like wiggled the blade at certain points, like different points, it was like you ever seen someone play the saw?
Yeah, of course.
It's just like that kind of, but he's just like flicking a box cutter blade and he played the exact solo from Stairway to Heaven.
Okay. And you saw this in real life?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
It was some dope fiend on the corner who was heckling people to pay him. So I went over and blew his head up like scanners with my fist.
That's good. That's good that you got rid of it.
I did
Yeah.
it quick
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And it was annoying.
Uh-huh.
I mean, no one likes the sound of metal like that.
Yeah, I
like
thought that movie was super overrated.
I hated it.
Mm.
It made me cry twice, and that's why I had to blow its head off with my fist.
The other day, somebody was telling me that was their favorite movie, and so I blew his head up like scanners.
Like the movie Scanners,
Like
the David Cronenberg
Yep.
one?
Yeah, which is the dad. I punched him in the head, and
it blew up
his
like
head
Scanners.
Up. Yeah, it's like scanners.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Great movie, though, man. Not Scanners. Sound of Metal.
Wait a second.
Sound of Metal rocks. Not like playing them.
So wait, now I got to blow your head up like Sound of Metal? Does that? Wait
No,
a
he
second.
just went deaf. You could hit me so hard I go deaf like
He
Sound
what?
of Metal.
That wasn't cool.
Put that in.
No, that wasn't cool. I'm sorry about that,
wasn't.
guys.
It's all right. You're just feeling a little awkward today.
No, never mind.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
Action.
This is accidental Bronson.
Oh my God,
Why
this
are
is
we?
so-
Where
this
no
is
one's
messed
ever going
up.
to get ahead if
I
we
know.
keep guessing the
Well,
same shit.
I don't know what you're guessing because we write them on whiteboards, so I'm just guessing what I think, and I was wrong.
Jesus.
I was wrong, just like you.
How you're pissed?
Yeah, it's just enough with all of it.
Okay.
You're so serious about the score and the game and stuff. Just come on, man. Do you know that Manute Bowl came up with that?
I just told you that.
Someone told me that. Then I blew his head up like scanners.
Oh!
Yeah, shout out to Slim Carey for coming up with this one. I trained a dolphin to let the slammer off like Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren, fantastic actor.
What is Dolph Lundgren in?
I really, honestly, whenever I hear his name, all I think about is the Always Sunny thing where he smells crime. They come up with the movie. They're trying to pitch to M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, so you don't even know this actor?
No, I mean, I know what he looks like, and that's about it.
What's he look like?
Like buff and crazy.
Hell yeah.
At least he did. Pull up a picture of Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, he does look perfect. Looks like one of those, like, he went into the plastic surgeon and said, I'd like to be perfect now for the remainder of my years.
Let's see what his movies are. I want to see what he's in.
Action stuff, Expendables, Aquaman.
Minions, Aquaman. Oh yeah, he's the bad guy in Rocky.
Oh, now I got it. Yeah,
He's also in Kindergarten Cop 2. And so wait, I trained a dolphin to let the slammer off like Dolph Lundgren. So he's training, or this person, whoever wrote it, is training a dolphin to shoot a gun like Dolph Lundgren. Did Dolph Lundgren do that? Because he is in Aquaman.
it seems like he's in a lot of action movies.
So he lets the slammer off.
Maybe.
Or did he train a dolphin to let the slammer off?
I've never heard of someone calling shooting a gun letting the slammer off. So I'm a little confused,
Right.
admittedly.
Totally. I'm confused by the syntax. I'm not sure if like Dolph Lundgren applies to the entire sentence.
Yeah.
Or just the second shooting part of the sentence. So it is difficult for me, but at the same time, I don't think it much matters in terms of the game.
Or the funny.
I mean, you can see how the predicate of the sentence would confuse me though, right?
Absolutely. I'm confused by the entirety of the sentence. So
yeah,
the fact that one portion of it is confusing to you comes as no surprise to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
You gonna give someone the bird with that? Remember?
Oh my God, what the?
Did you ever put your arms backwards in a door frame really hard and then walk out?
Oh yeah.
What was up with that? Why did we do that?
Well, because it like makes you feel crazy.
I guess, yeah.
Have I ever done the trick to you? I feel like I had to a long time ago because I forget who taught me this, but like the thing where you lay on the ground on your stomach and then somebody like holds your arms up, but you have your eyes closed and your arms are like this and you're like laying on your stomach and you hold it for like 30 seconds and then they keep their eyes closed and you like slowly lower their arms back down to the ground. And because of the way that your arms are and your eyes are closed, you feel like your arms are just going through the floor. And it's like a super weird feeling.
We should do that on acid and mushrooms.
I've done it to our friends on acid and mushrooms multiple times. It is a fun thing to do.
That's awesome.
Or it's kind of like the trick with this thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like you stop when I get to the middle of your elbow. The nerve endings like trick you. Oh, it's awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
That's what I put.
It is Action Bronson.
Yeah, this is the first one that I knew for sure I had heard in an Action Bronson song. So sorry to guess the same thing, but
No, that's fine. Don't apologize to me. I'm trying to win the game just like you are, man. Next up, G.
Smuggle cheeses in a baby bag and then I serve at a private tasting. What's a baby bag?
I think any bag, really.
Any bag you have a baby in?
Well, like probably not a plastic bag.
Yeah, wait, is it like a bag that you put a baby in, or is it like a baby-sized bag?
Oh, I was imagining putting a baby in a bunch of plastic bags and tying it, but then I realized that's probably not good.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine stuff like that.
I can't help.
Yeah.
The intrusive thoughts keep winning. They're undefeated this season for me.
Yeah, they really are.
Since 2025 started, an intrusive thought hasn't lost.
It's. I don't even think you can call them intrusive thoughts anymore. I think they're just thoughts. Yeah.
That poor dope fiend.
It's intrusive speech on your part.
Oh, don't take away my free speech, please.
I'm not. Obviously, you know I'm a free speech warrior.
What do I have left if I don't have free speech?
Absolutely nothing.
I got a few guns. Dickweed. I don't have to talk. I let the slammer off, and that's the chatter.
Yeah.
Instead of small talk, I'll kill you with a bullet.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Call.
And then, so you're smuggling cheeses, and then you serve it at a private tasting.
I like a private tasting. Sometimes it tastes like pennies. That's a cunnilingus joke.
Oh,
while they're on their period.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yuck. That's 36-0 for the intrusive thoughts.
Oh, yeah. That one I didn't enjoy hearing.
No, I didn't even like saying it, dog.
Yeah. At least that's starting to wear off because you really enjoyed saying it.
Oh, it's getting bad. Yeah, I don't like doing it now. I'll walk into a place and be like, "Fuck me silly, John boy." And I'll be like, "Oh, I just meant to say how you doing."
Oh, wow. It's getting really bad.
I know. And then I'm like, I don't even have a smile on my face much of the time anymore.
It's like a video game where you have two options of something to say. And one of them is how you doing and the other one's fuck me silly, John boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, no, it's not 2 options. There's like 8 options and they're all bad. I'm about to turn this bitch into 9/11 again.
Okay.
That's another one of the options that felt like I could get arrested.
Right.
I got a gun right here. Give me a beer. That was another one.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna rob them for beer.
And then the fourth and final one was who wants dinner? And then I fart really loud.
Yeah, see,
fuck me silly John boy felt like honestly the best option.
I think it probably was. Yeah.
But I still grimaced at it because I didn't enjoy saying it.
Is that your grimace?
Yeah, here. I've been working on my grimace impression.
Did Grimace ever talk?
Yeah, oh.
What did Grimace sound like?
Lithuanian a little bit.
Okay.
Sounded a little Lithuanian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, kind of sounded like Big Z. Oh, a baby bag could be a condom too.
Oh, wait, isn't it a kind of ribs too?
You're my baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag ribs.
Yeah, baby bag ribs.
Barbecue sauce. 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Accidental.
This is Action Bronson.
Yes. I'm just glad we disagreed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was phrased too much like a rap lyric to be anything else.
Rap lyric, spat, pyric. I like hip hop.
Dude, I was about to say the same thing. I really like hip hop.
You know what else I like? Mr. Bombastic, call me fantastic. Have you heard that?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
I like that.
I know.
We like a lot of the same things. At least enough to be friends.
Yes. Sherbert. You like Sherbert?
My name's not Bert. Sure, Bert. That's what Tom Segura said to his podcast host when he said, "Do you want to start a podcast?" He said, "Sure, Bert.
Sherbert.
I'll start a podcast with you called Two Bears in a Cave."
What if someone said sure during sex instead of yes?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like you hear it through your neighbor's walls. Sure. And you're
Sure,
like, what? Sure. Who says that?
That is a good bit, just like hearing unusual phrases through the wall.
Yeah, that kind of mean like what you like instead of just screaming yes, you hear sure. What else is another good one?
Affirmative.
Perhaps.
Perhaps is good.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's good, man. Put that in bits bracket.
Oh.
Next. They're saying I'm the first white male Latina.
Has there been one of those?
Huh?
Oh, I was just wondering if this person would be the first.
White male Latina? I don't really know what that means. I don't get it.
It's like a white guy who's like a Latina. It's a white guy who's a woman of Hispanic heritage.
I know, but yeah, I guess that's...
What don't you get?
How can you be a white guy and Latin and Hispanic?
Well,
Like, are you white passing? I understand. I'm not confused about the other part.
like Peyton Manning?
On the corner, white passing. That's me selling dope.
No, I don't know.
Blows that up like scanners?
I like that.
Like David Cronenberg.
Yeah, you got to get rid of him. Yeah.
What?
You got to get rid of him.
Oh, quick. Yeah.
Quick.
The dope fin. Playing the...
Whoever's bothering you, blow your heads up like scanners. The movie.
Yeah, David Cronenberg. 3, 2, 1.
Accidental.
Action.
This is accidental Bronson.
I feel like I follow this person, or they pop up on my Twitter a lot.
Pop up on my Twitter and you say, what's up? Like, hey. Do people... Never mind.
No, go ahead, please.
I was going to ask, do people still DM each other on Twitter? But I realize that's probably...
Yeah, but definitely less than like Instagram,
Okay.
I would say.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little insecure about that because I don't download X because of my political views towards Elon Musk. And so I'm just not aware of what is going on that much on that app. But I do remember back in the golden days, people were DMing each other on there like crazy.
I never really used the DMs on Twitter that much.
I used to DM on there just as much as fucking sending letters to my pen pal from Sloppenstein.
What was that? Where's that?
It's in between Moldova and Herzegovina.
Yeah, I DM on Twitter about as much as you write your pen pal from that made up place as well, which is none.
Well, I did it a lot back in the day when it was Twitter, and now because of my political
you
views.
didn't because you made up a place.
No, I didn't.
No, you said the name of a place and then you couldn't even figure it out. Halfway through, you said like kind of two different things.
No, I knew it.
And then you said a real place. It was between Moldova, and then you said another made up place.
No, the other place isn't made up. I just don't think it exists anymore. Herzegovina or whatever. It's a real place. Was a real place. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Okay, man, fuck it.
Oh, they invited me on the remake of Roseanne, and I accepted, but I'm going to go on kind of as a patsy, and then I'm going to be really racist and get the remake canceled again for the same thing that it did the first time. You see Roseanne did a song with Tom McDonald?
I did see that, yeah.
She had cornrows in it, and she blamed the liberals for her being racist. That's a weird thing to do to other people.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on that I try to just kind of block out.
Hey, I'm racist. Fuck you, liberals. It wasn't racist until you said it was kind of her sentiment, which is crazy.
I do think that's funny when people are like, you're going to accuse me of being racist? Take this. I'm going to be racist.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what? They're like, is your point that you're not racist, or is your point that...
Yeah, everybody should be okay with it.
Yeah, like I
think
don't really...
that's more the camp I fall into.
Right, totally. But they're literally saying, I am not racist, but here's me doing more racist stuff. I don't really understand the argument.
I hate arguments.
I like them.
You open up like a box of Altoids and they're like, fuck you, buddy. Those are arguments.
Oh, man. What, dude?
Nice hit, prick. And I'm like, oh, I close them. I'm not confrontational, especially with my mints.
Don't mince words with them.
Next.
Something. Fucking Jesus. What happened to this show?
we're
You can
doing
cut
good.
most of that, honestly.
I'm going to be really racist. Fuck you, liberals.
Take this. I'm going to be racist.
Yeah. Everybody should be okay with it.
But here's me doing more racist stuff.
Fuck you, buddy.
Dude.
Nice hit, prick.
Fucking Jesus. What happened to this show?
We're great.
Next, we got Pastrami match the leather. I don't want to talk fashion with nobody. Pastrami match the leather?
To me, that feels like, oh, that's dark leather. I get it now.
Oh, okay.
I was picturing just like light brown pastrami, and I was like, that doesn't look good. And then I matched the leather with the pastrami.
And so good pastrami is dark?
Yeah, it's like all burnt to crisp on the outside, and then you cut into it, and it's that nice red. The outside of pastrami should be almost black. Deep brown.
I don't know much about pastrami, and honestly, I don't know much about leather either. So this one's kind of like, I don't even know what to talk about.
They both come from cows. That's pretty interesting when you think about it.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty dry too.
Right? Yeah.
Why do they call it angel dust? Seems like a weird name for like a drug that makes you like crazy. It's not like PCP is like euphoric. I'm sure it's euphoric in some ways, but angel dust feels like wrong.
It's also weird because I'm like, dust. Like, I don't imagine there being much dust in heaven. And maybe I'm alone in that.
No, I picture it squeaky clean. Almost that like every surface is reflective. It's so clean.
Yeah, I see glitter, maybe sparkles.
Glitter's
or
a mess.
No, glitter's totally a mess. I imagine this is kind of like floating through the air.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like the upside down in Stranger Things, but in like a heavenly way. Like it's got like, whatever.
Or if like a glass factory blows up.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen, but I imagine heaven to be dust free.
Imagine hella pigs too.
Lots of pigs, huh?
Little pigs, yeah.
I've never imagined pigs up there.
Okay.
I'm more of like a lambs and llamas guy.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they are fuzzy.
Yeah, and vultures.
My grandparents are up there. There's a couple vultures. They were culture vultures.
Right, yeah.
They started rapping.
Yeah, they hopped on the whole like 70s and 80s rap thing right away. Yeah.
So
made a lot of money, but it was just wasn't cool.
It doesn't sit right with a lot of the family.
I think the biggest part of it is honestly they should have just been honest about where they were from. They both said they were from Queens.
Yeah.
Which is just like, and we pretty much knew. And then they like tried to make excuses for it. They're like, well, both of our mothers are queens, so we were born from these beautiful queens. And then people were like, no, you were definitely talking about the borough in New York. But whatever. But angel dust. From dust to dust we shall return or whatever.
It's your book, man. I read the K-Ron now.
How's that?
Yeah, I'd say it's somewhere between Bag of Bones and Judy B. Jones.
I've been reading a lot of Captain Underpants.
Nice. How's that?
It's a cool story. I like the, what do they call them? Pictures in it. I like the photos
Oh, okay.
of the captain.
Okay.
That's my favorite part.
Makes sense.
Favorite part of the pictures of the captain. Sometimes I don't even read what they're saying.
Yeah, you don't have time.
No, it's just cool.
I got them on tape if you want to listen to them.
Oh, okay. Narrated?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm cool with I like looking at the captain.
3, 2, 1.
Accident.
Action.
Accidental Bronson.
Ew.
Oh, okay. This is actually these are leather pants, which I was definitely imagining like a leather top.
Whip. You're imagining a what?
Like a top. Like a leather top or a jacket.
Oh, okay. I thought you were literally meant like a top, like a spinning top. And
Oh,
I was like,
no.
And I had the thought for a second there was like, have those always been leather? And I am not paying attention that well.
No, I thought it was just a shirt or a jacket, but it's pants and the pastrami is right there, the sandwich.
That looks good.
It looks pretty good, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
What happened?
I was picturing the car.
A car?
Like the interior of a
Oh,
whip.
okay, yeah. For a second there, I thought that you meant, like, I was like, have cars always been leather on the outside? And I was like, have I not been paying attention? But yeah, no, now I realized you meant the interior of a car.
Leather outside of the car would be sick.
Wait a second. Why would you think that? It says, I don't want to talk fashion with nobody.
Oh, I didn't even get that far.
You only read the first part of the sentence.
Yeah, I read pastrami match the leather.
Okay, I read it out loud.
I think I read it too.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
I stopped retaining.
All right, good job, Mo Beretta.
At my core, I'm a sensitive artist who just so happens to have a silky jumper.
And I'm assuming this is the American term for silky jumper.
Yeah.
In the UK, of course, it would be a sweater made of silk. I think here they're talking about the jump shot being smooth as silk.
Yes.
At my core, I'm a sensitive artist. I can relate to that, whoever you are out there. It might be Action Bronson. I can relate to that. And then there's just so happens to have... Okay, yeah, I guess I relate to the whole thing.
I think this is like a Kevin Durant quote. Remember when he dropped that verse with
Yeah.
He starts with a V and he's from Ohio.
Vic Mensa.
Nope. It's 2 syllables. Like it's not a name. It's like Velo or...
Ving Rhames.
No, that's a name.
Okay.
It's like a...
Oh, sorry.
Kevin Durant. Look up Kevin Durant rap feature Grant and then put V and you get there.
Okay, yeah.
It's a great verse. Have you heard it, dog?
No, I've heard it. I saw the video of him in the studio that it's playing and he's like in the studio with him.
Stolly. See, told you it starts with a V.
It starts with a V, yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. He also executive produced Drake's album.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was in season, so I doubt he did anything. And EP credit's about as easy to get as like a fucking quarter off the street.
It's like an honorary degree from a university.
Way easier than that.
I mean, it's easier than that, but I mean, I just know they didn't go there.
Truth be told. Puff Daddy had an honorary doctorate from Howard. It's Dr. Diddy to you.
Jesus Christ, that sucks, right?
It really sucks.
He played a doctor in Always Sunny.
Yep.
Which is
Jinx.
Yeah, Dr. Jinx.
Which is a hilarious episode.
Yeah, I love that episode, but man, it's weird. Huh?
It's tough. Very tough. 3, 2, 1.
Accident.
Accidental Bronson.
Yep.
Finally, I got my dick back.
Sean Johnson. I follow him on Twitter.
Reminds me of a Jamaican guy with a cat named Johnson I've been watching.
Okay.
Johnson, you bumbleclut. And he like yells at it.
I don't think you can do that.
I can't do a Jamaican accent.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess you can.
Chet Banks did it.
It's Chet Hanks.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Chet Hanks.
That is my bad.
Uh-huh.
I got him mixed up. I was kind of a Tyra Banks, Chet Hanks
Yeah, there you go.
thing. That was a snafu on my end.
No, it's all right, man.
Okay.
Adrian Brody did it too. And then he won Best Actor.
I saw someone bitching today that was like, they were talking about Timothée Chalamet. He grew his nails out and he learned the guitar and worked on this role for 5 years and not even one little Oscar came his way. Took him 7 years to shoot The Brutalist. I know Adrian Brody's a pretentious cocksuck and that's kind of the vibe right now, but 7 years is longer than 5.
Technically.
And he had to learn how to incorporate AI into his body so he could sound like a Hungarian.
But yeah, that's true.
That's tough. You know how many pills you got to take? It's like Kratom.
It's a lot. The dosages are very, very high.
It's like 40 pills for breakfast, 80 pills for lunch, and a truck at dinner.
And the side effects are unbelievable.
Yeah, they make you a pretentious dick that throws gum at your wife.
And then you also kiss Halle Berry, and then she kisses you.
Well, she kisses you, modern day, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, he forced a kiss. He planted one on Halle Berry.
Big time. I think he tried to eat her.
She didn't like it, but it all comes full circle. Next one, I'm in the range looking strange as shit. This means a Range Rover?
I immediately pictured at the driving range. White guy, hello.
Must have golf on the brain.
God, I do. It's almost that time.
It's getting warmer out. It sure is, man.
That first 50-degree day, you'll find me, a pack of Miller Lights on a golf cart with my clubs and my golf shoes on, and I'll be at the course. Yeah.
Let's just say he'll be golfing.
Yeah, let's just say me, some balls, my bag, a golf cart, several beers, maybe a buddy, my clubs, the people that work at the course, and the holes that are designed to be played will have me on playing a little bit of golf.
Yeah. I think that's
and the putter.
That's fair to say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Let's just say that he'll have tees, probably a towel, some extra balls in the back, and then a glove, right? At least for one of the hands.
A lefty, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe a quarter zip.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
some sensible pants.
Yeah.
And some golf cleats.
Totally.
And let's say all of those things will be in tow as Graydon steps foot onto the golf course.
Oh, yeah. And if my wife asks, ask her where she's been. I miss her. That beautiful broad.
Great woman, man. Your better half. I'll say it.
Come back, Danielle.
What was her name again?
Her name's Danielle.
Yeah, it's always confusing. I made the mistake. I called her Danielle at that dinner one time.
It's Danielle.
She got irate.
Well,
yeah, she was pissed.
You piss off a Croat.
Right, of course. Yeah.
She's an angry Croat broad.
Yeah, it happens,
But her
man.
name is Danielle.
Danielle, yeah.
She's beautiful, and I miss her. She left me years ago.
What's that song you wrote for her? Just give him a taste. It was Danielle.
Hello, good afternoon, Danielle. What's it like in Zagreb City? You're 26,000 some miles away, but you're so pretty. Yes, you do. You send me titties to the moon. She beams photographs of her tits to the moon in case I ever go there. They'll be waiting for me.
It reminds me of something else. The song
It's very romantic.
reminded me of something.
No,
No.
you must be mistaken. Come back, Danielle. I love you, girl. 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Accidental.
This is action, Bronson.
I really shit the bed on this one.
I remember this one as well. On the range looking strange as shit.
I also pictured a gun range. Hello.
Hello, white guy. It's almost that time.
Yeah, once it gets warm outside, you can find me with bullets, a Glock 9, my glove on one of the hands at least.
Oh, yeah, at least one of the hands, right? Yeah.
My cleats.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll be at the golf course, and I'll be shooting dope fiends that are annoying the golfers.
like scanners.
I'll be blasting their tops off like scanners.
Yeah.
You got to do it quick. You got to get rid of them
Let's just say when it gets warm out, it gets hot out.
for the dope fiends. All right, Grant. Next. Timbos and Yarmuckles. You ain't in my genre.
Timbos and Yarmuckles. What are those?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Timberines.
What Timbos? It means like Timberland boots. That's usually what Timbos means.
And yarmulkes are like when a little part of your yarmulke gets stuck in your crease of your vagina.
You should, yeah. Pick
That was like a moose knuckle yarmulke kind of joke. Sorry. Ooh, we should make a yarmulke bikini where it's a yarmulke and then 2 yarmulkes and you just tie them around and it's called the yarmulke bikini.
Nah,
You don't like it?
I don't love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Shave tonight, yet tomorrow it'll be gone come tomorrow. It's an eagle-eyed cherry parody about me shaving my mustache tonight.
I like it.
Shave tonight.
What does it remind me of though?
Well, it's an eagle-eyed cherry parody.
I know that, but like it reminds me of something. Boy Scout camp. That's it. 2007.
Oh, the song reminds
Yeah.
you. Oh, okay, yeah.
My scoutmaster blew his head off like scanners. It ruined the whole session. Ruined
Like
the whole
Scanners, like the movie?
Cronenberg.
The Cronenberg movie.
Yeah, Papa Cronenberg.
Oh, the dad.
Yeah, he went up to the high dive and he was doing a demonstration for the whole camp and then he blew his head off like scanners. It scarred us all. But he played that song on his phone right before he did it, like kind of, see tonight. And we were all like, what's he doing? And then he popped his top like scanners. And I remember, honestly, insensitively, I even turned to someone and I was like, that was kind of like scanners. And he was like, ow.
And they were like, oh, the movie, the Cronenberg movie?
Another counselor asked me that because
Right.
a lot of kids my age weren't hip
They
to the
hadn't seen
David
it. Yeah, they
Cronenberg
hadn't seen
filmography.
it. Right.
I got put on a little early due to the divorce and kind of a,
Right, yeah.
whatever. That's what Eagle Eye Cherry reminds me of. So thank you.
No, yeah,
For
no
reminding
problem.
me of
No problem, man.
Yeah, that was a memory I hadn't unlocked in a while. Yarmuckles, though, is not something I'm familiar with.
No, I'm not either at all. Can you look that up?
Is that actually how you spell yarmulke?
I've always been spelling it wrong.
I've never seen it spelled, and now I'm realizing, several minutes into this segment, that is actually just yarmulkes. And it's spelled yarmuckles, which this is a classic Chinooka incident. When you see Hanukkah spelled for the first time.
Totally.
And you go, what the hell's a Chinooka?
Yeah.
And I mean no offense to the Jewish people.
Of course.
I couldn't even really give you the percentage of the time I spend reading Yiddish. It's very small. I read Yiddish words once every 5 years, maybe. So the yarmuckles
Incident of 2025.
that has just been witnessed by everyone. And stop laughing, by the way, at home.
Yeah.
This isn't the time for that.
It's not allowed. Please don't laugh.
It's not appropriate. So I'd like, Grant, you too. Yeah. I'd like all the laughter in the room to stop. Halt. Halt. Because
Let's take a time out.
Yeah, time
the
out
comedy
on the giggles.
Here.
And I actually want to sincerely apologize for not knowing that's just yarmulkes. Because we are aware of what yarmulkes are.
Right, yeah, no, I've heard,
And we are also both
for
aware of the blight that the Jewish people have been through out modern history.
Of course.
And didn't mean nothing by it. Even when I made the moose knuckle joke, I didn't mean bad.
Well, no, you were under the assumption that this was something completely unrelated to a yarmulke.
It was an instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all did. And that's on us. But at the same time, a lot of you are in this boat with us. A lot of you
went right along with it.
You just read the word yarmulke for the first time in your life.
Yep.
You heard it, of course. But if you texted yarmulke to somebody,
You would correct your phone.
oh, it would be YAMACA
Or
KKA.
or AKKAH or something.
Yeah, yarmulke. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're all
Not all.
No, a lot of us.
There are
though.
some people that are offended.
Totally.
Yes.
And they're allowed as long as they don't laugh.
No time.
It's not time
There's
for
no time worse
I
than
don't
now.
care who you are, where you're from, or what your religion is. Now is not the time to laugh.
There's no worse time to laugh than right
There's
now.
never been a worse time
In the history of the show.
in the history of the world.
Well, yes, technically.
Technically, yes, this
Yes.
is not the time to laugh, and we will let you know when it is. But right now,
No.
nah, no laughing.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way.
Whew. Yeah, that is humbling.
Super
It's
humbling.
very humbling, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that Grant knew and we didn't is that's you know what I mean? That feels bad.
And Timbo's, I'm going to assume, is pronounced Torah, and it's just spelled funny. So I guess I'll double down on my apology.
That's fair to assume, yeah.
Yeah. And I will go ahead and extend a healthy and hearty Shana Tova to the diaspora of the Jewish people that find themselves in this part of YouTube. No one ever said the show was kosher. Time to laugh. You give it up.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, give it up for
give it
that
up.
quick-witted
Yeah.
little joke I did.
Let's just say you can find me at Cantor's Deli having a nice lunch next time I'm in LA.
Yes. And
Mhm.
leaving a big old tip.
Yeah. A healthy tip.
Not too big, though.
No, because then it looks crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like, there's a speed limit and like, you don't want to go too fast, but you also don't want to go too slow.
3, 2, 1.
Accidental.
Action.
This is Action Bronson.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I don't
One-
remember him saying that.
I'm not gonna lie, I had accidental down, and then once I learned about the yarmulkes,
Yeah, about how yarmulke was spelled. Yeah.
yeah, once I learned that,
Uh-huh.
then I changed it to Action Bronson because I believe he is Jewish,
One would have to assume at this point. Otherwise, he's just wearing a yarmulke,
which
which is fine. I think that's fine. I don't actually
it
know.
feels offensive.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's like if you came in with like a chic turban on,
right.
that doesn't.
Or
and you're
if
like, I just like it.
It's like if I came in with a flat bill that said Presbyterian when clearly I was raised Catholic. It just feels wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you eat too much steak, so.
Presbyterians eat steak, man.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
Vegetarians?
Pastitarians?
Oh, pescatarians.
Ugh, nice.
Yeah, those are the ones they eat only fish.
Why do they get like a religious name for their diet?
They don't.
Pescatarian.
It's not a religious name. That's just,
Well, it's just like Presbyterian, so.
it's not at all.
Vegetarian. That's not religious.
But for some reason, pescatarian is.
Yeah, but it sounds just like Presbyterian. That's why.
It's, wow.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Knock,
What?
knock, who's home? What's going on with you?
Not an offensive guy.
Not right now. And
Not,
now is
not
the,
a guy who's laughing.
now's the time that you're allowed to laugh, though. I think we can open up for laughter.
I don't even feel like it because I'm taking this so serious about not being about
Right.
what I.
Yeah.
It's the mistake.
The incident. It's good.
That's not who's
It's
home.
good to be cautious, but once again, the speed limit metaphor. I mean, it feels like you're going 30 and a 70 right now. Let's speed it up a little bit. You're
Okay.
slowing that down. You're clogging up traffic.
I'll try it out, but if I slip up and say something offensive, that's on me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're the pilot of your own.
No more Yiddish
Aircraft.
words, please. I'll put in that request.
Okay, yeah, I don't know yet. It's hard to tell.
Next.
Never killed a mountain lion. Choked a few cougars though.
It's about choking old women in bed.
Yeah, it's a sexual thing.
It's disgusting.
It's a woman who's older than you who prefers younger men, which is the colloquial term cougar. You can look that up on Urban Dictionary.
You know, that came from Minute Bowl?
Minute Bowl came up with cougar, huh?
Yeah.
No way.
I believe so.
I always thought that was just something they taught at Melon Camp. I saw it written in the bathroom at the Melon Camp I went to. I was sitting on the John, and it said cougar equals old woman who wants to bang younger guys. That's where I learned it, was Melon Camp. Never killed a mountain lion. That makes 4 of us.
Oh, I tried.
Okay, yeah, but it was pathetic, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
Tried to throw anthrax in the cage at the zoo. He knew what was up. He put on his gas mask instantly and called the police on me. I was escorted off the premises.
Once again, man, that was not the zoo, and that was a guy at the park. He was sitting in the gazebo at the park, and he said, "Watch this, dude. I'm going to throw anthrax into the mountain lion exhibit." And I said, "Dude, this is a park." And you were like, "Watch this." And then you did it. And then the guy just put a gas mask on and ran away. I don't know why he had a gas mask either. He was just sitting at the gazebo at the park. But it was during COVID, I guess. So
What?
I've told you this many times. You just insist that you tried to kill a mountain lion at the zoo. It was always a guy at the park.
Was this during my angel dust phase?
That wasn't a phase, dude. At this point, I mean, it's been half your life. Aren't you prescribed it, though?
Don't you have some on you?
What?
Are you holding?
I've never had any on me. I've never done it.
You did stop me from killing that cougar at the zoo, though. Prick.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
I'm going to need a bumper. I'm going to start nodding off. Yarmuckles. Hey, Dylan, go ahead, pop out your yarmuckles. Show the fam what you've been practicing.
That's a stepdad who has a Jewish stepson.
Hey, Dylan. No, this is a kid that's playing a yarmuckle, which is a fictional instrument.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were...
Dylan,
Yeah.
go get your yarmuckle and play Amazing Grace for your aunt.
See, I was doing like,
Yeah.
it's like a
Supportive
stepdad,
stepdad.
who has a Jewish stepson, and he's like, "Hey, pop out that yarmulke.
Yeah.
What do? You wear it to temple, and
Yeah.
pop that on a little hat." And he loves it.
He's supportive.
He's supportive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. What is it called? Convert. Yeah.
You know, those matzahs, too. I could use a little snack for this movie. Or matzah, he would say, maybe.
Yeah. Something like that.
Whatever. We're working on stuff that shouldn't be worked on.
Totally.
Live. This stuff should be prepared before we display it because we're in danger of offending people. Right?
Yes. It would
Thank
be
you.
on the cue cards if we were supposed to say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
So let's halt.
Let's take a time out on the laughter and the workshopping, and let's keep it with the stuff that we have written for the episode, including us messing up the yarmulkes thing, which was part of the show that we prepared. Let's just do the show we wrote. It's
Booyah.
a good show.
I know. I'm proud of it.
It tested super well at the
Proud of it.
screenings, and
Proud of
so
it. Proud
let's
of
just
it.
do it.
Got it.
No reason to go off script.
Why?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Improvisation is bullshit. We've always
Dangerous,
said
too.
that. Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Absolutely. What? Oh, yeah. Hello. Knock, knock. You're canceled.
Yeah, here's
Yeah.
a loaded gun and a candle that's lit. Juggle them.
Yeah. What the?
Whoa.
Come on, dude.
You can't even, two things isn't even really juggling.
Here's a unicycle and a cliff. Have fun.
Yeah, I get it. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
No thanks.
Here's a high dive, a gun, and a cell phone, and a bunch of Boy Scouts beneath you. Good luck.
Yeah.
And 26 years of depression.
Yeah. Here's a walkie-talkie, some paper clips, and soot. Solve that, MacGyver.
Here's some shoes with spikes on them, a bag with 12 clubs, a bunch of tees, a glove for one hand, some extra balls, a cart, some beers,
Mhm.
and maybe a pal or two. Go have fun once it gets sunny out. That's what the written show's like. Prepared.
And I know we're talking about golf tees, of course, but the most important tee is that Long Island iced tea you have on about hole 6. That gets you locked in.
I call that swing juice.
Yeah.
And if my wife asks,
Yeah.
tell her, come home.
Let's just say this guy misses his wife.
Whose name is Darnacle?
What? It's Darnarnial. Or Darnarnial? I don't know. You guys tell us what we said the first time, and we'll go with that.
Dan Yarnell.
Cool. And this is cool.
And we're ready?
And this is cool.
3, 2, 1.
Accident.
Accident.
This is accident.
Yes.
Yeah. Stuberg promo. This is an Instagram comment? Wow, it has 28,000 likes, though. That is about as platt as you can get in an Instagram comment.
I don't have any lines written, so Shit.
And now we'd like to welcome musical guest Band of Horses. What? Did we write that in? Do we have a replacement?
No, like they canceled. Like they mega canceled.
Oh, Band of Horses is hella canceled?
They canceled. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
They had some fans backstage and they popped their heads like scanners, the movie.
The Cronenberg flick.
They had a fan backstage that they thought they were going to get blow from. And it turned out to be angel dust. So they popped his head like scanners. Turns out indie rockers are just as thug as the next guy.
That's a crazy story, my dude. I can't believe you just came up with that. See, we should stop writing in that it's improv because it's weird.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's a weird line. But next,
Are you ready for the funeral? I was just going to try and do it.
again, remember what we said.
They canceled.
Improvisation is bullshit. Let's stick to the cue cards and
All right, next one. Euro step in my field sobriety test.
Oh yeah, because back in the day, sobriety tests, it was a pretty clear rule, 2.5 steps. And nowadays, there's kind of there's been a bit of a reinvention on that.
It's 2.5 steps. You could just you slow it down.
Right, totally.
That's
People
the
have
thing.
played with the pacing of it.
Yeah, and that's what fucks with the brains of the people that ref the games. Hey, here I go to the basket. I'm going to lay. Yeah,
One
2
more thing,
points.
real quick. Yeah, we were talking about the police officers. You said ref the games. Doesn't make any sense.
What?
I said that back in the day, you could do 2.5 steps on a sobriety test, and then you just started talking about basketball. Kind of defeats the purpose of my joke.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just letting you know. It's cool that you rapped.
Yours wasn't in joke color, though. They're green if they're jokes, and yours was in black, so I thought that was...
No, that's in green.
I got the wrong contacts in. So sorry.
No, that's all right, man. Yeah. Should we run it back, or should we just
No.
just do the next joke?
Nude. Probably have to get nude for this next joke.
Damn it.
That's in the emergency segment. If shit gets stale, get nude.
I hate the emergency. I don't like those. They're bailouts. They're cop-outs. But
What?
they're bailouts and cop-outs?
I thought we were talking about basketball.
That's pretty decent.
That was
Yeah.
improv, dude. I say fuck these writers. Let's just try and get unhinged.
Oh, sorry. I meant ref-outs. They're bailouts and ref-outs.
How about guys that wear purse? Hey, bro, what you got in there? Shit?
Yeah. Purses. Hello, numbnuts. Purses are for girls. What? Who wrote that line? That is a weird. Okay, that was you? Yeah.
I'm really, really proud of
That
it.
sounds like a great line.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great in line. You crossed the line. Have you ever had to do a sobriety test, numbnuts?
Earth to Commander Pansy, take that purse off. You look like a chick. What? These are so weird.
I didn't write that one, dude. I didn't write that one,
You
but I did.
Wait, you did or you didn't?
I did not write that. I did.
You did or did not write it?
I did.
Nice, man. What are you getting into this weekend?
Burritos.
What? This is weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You said you're making your own burrito. You're making a homemade burrito tonight.
I'm making a homemade burrito.
What are you
That
gonna
wasn't
put
offensive.
inside of it?
Crayons?
I suggest beef and cheese
Okay.
and a little bit of lettuce. How about some rice? Yeah, that would be nice. Burrito, burrito, burrito song. Let's wrap it up and smoke a bong. Hey.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Euro stepping my field sobriety test. Usually basketball is played on court, not field. Field is for baseball and football and fish.
Have you ever taken a sobriety test?
Nope.
Really?
Never had to.
Oh, I've never had to, but I take them. I practice them.
Oh, do you mean you do like the ZYXWVUTSRQ? That gets difficult around there.
The only thing
PO.
I do in my car is SRT. Skirt, scat pack, hello, got one. Today, scored one. I got it on StockX.
How in the hell can you afford a scat pack?
What the fuck?
That's what the line says.
We don't even have lines over there.
What?
You must have the wrong contacts in today. The lines are over there.
How in the hell can you afford a scat pack?
Oh.
I guess a lucky guess. My fault.
My
Sorry.
dad was a gold miner and my mother was a whore in the 1700s. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
It's
The
a long
timeline-
time ago. Yeah.
Mine doesn't even
Yeah,
add up.
Timeline doesn't make any
My dad
sense.
definitely wasn't a gold miner.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I I didn't write that one.
I was smuggled in through Ellis Island as a bag of fish and or beans. And then in parentheses, it says, pick whichever one is more the vibe. What the fuck kind of storyline are they painting for me? I was smuggled in by a horned gold miner in Ellis Island as a bag of fish?
Old money, new hose, Cash Carty voice. What? Oh, I wasn't supposed to read that was stage direction. Okay. What?
Mine says, clap my feet like a seal does its little paw flippers. This is kind of gone off the rails.
Yeah, I don't know what happened
I don't
with
know.
this. Yeah.
We were probably drinking when we wrote it.
Yeah, we always drink.
3, 2, 1.
Accidental.
Action.
This is accidental Bronson.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't talk about taking field sobriety tests.
Yeah, whatever.
7-Eleven. You know what that means.
Hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. It's Slurpees.
Did you find everything all right, sir?
We're both working there, and we're
Did
talking?
you find everything all right, sir?
Yep, got my vest. I clocked in, and you're ready to go home. I'm here to relieve you.
Okay. Nothing went wrong today at the job, so should be good for you. I put the hot dogs on the spinner grill thing, and I restocked the purple Doritos. Those are flying off the shelves like hotcakes. Good for you, sir. Have fun. What is that? That was in there?
That's how I say goodbye. That's like my guys. Blows a whistle and sings a gibberish kind of upbeat tune.
Oh, fuck. My guy was British the whole time. All right, whatever. We'll get it figured out. Obviously, there were some technical difficulties.
Yeah, there's a lot of snafus in today's show.
Yeah, I mean, shit. It was fucked up.
It was
But,
fucked up.
yeah. I think this was Action Bronson or Accidental Bronson. HIVEMIND Unlimited.
That's the channel that you'll find it on and do the stuff that we told you to do in the beginning.
Yeah, with
And
the
no
Patreon.
laughing.
And please
Don't
only
laugh.
laugh at the appropriate time.
Yep.
We signaled that pretty clearly throughout the video, so we're going to know if you break any boundaries.
Totally. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Robot Riley, how you feeling today, my boy?
I am feeling good. How are you feeling?
Dude, I'm all right. I got a little bit of a headache, and I didn't sleep that great, but I'm feeling good. I'm happy, and you are an awesome display of technology that I think is really going to excite the people.
In the event of a headache, one might want to take ibuprofen.
See,
Advil.
You're not a doctor, Robot Riley. Just shut up and be my best friend for life.
I found this on the web for Best Friend for Life.
Nice. That's a sick-ass article. I don't want to read it, though.
I found this on the web for I don't want to read it, though.
Oh, you don't have to look up everything I say. You can be my buddy for right now. I'll engage your search engine.
I found this on the web for you don't have to look up everything. Engaging burp sequence.
That was pretty awesome.
Burp sequence has commenced.
Thanks.
Resume speaking.
Oh, you were already speaking, Robot Riley.
Resume speaking for guest.
Hey, have you ever heard this song, Robot Riley?
I found this on the web for have you ever heard this song, Robot Riley?
Great. I think we fucked up in the programming.
Engage compliment sequence. Grant, you look nice today.
I don't like that it tells you anything about the
You're
compliment.
welcome, Grant. Express gratitude with smile.
Gratitude.
Express gratitude with smile.
Nice smile, man. It's a good one. Hey, Robot Riley.
Hello, guest, Graydon.
Would you be down to do this video with me?
I would be so down, my dude. I found this for modern slang on the web.
Find a lot of stuff on the web, man.
Yes.
No. It's like just delayed enough.
Thank you, guest, Graydon.
Yep, I'm just grading.
Express gratitude with smile.
I'm not really a guest. I'm a host. I'm always here, you know.
I found this on the web for The Host.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Express gratitude with smile.
Like, there's a lot of gratitude to have for her. Bong Joon-ho.
I found this on the web for Bong Soon-ho.